What was once my favorite group has fallen into a little bit of a rough spot. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Hi, I'm Ddog. This is Teacher Reacts. In my classroom, I play music videos, and now I start reacting to them on my channel. This is ENHYPEN's Outside. Last time we saw ENHYPEN was With or Without You, and I had some choice words for that song on the subject of it being too damn short. And look, I had the thought of maybe that's the only song that's short, but here comes the next one from the same album. This one's called Outside, and if you notice, it's barely over 2 minutes long. And look, I get that the trend is what, and I already went on this rant. You can go watch the other reaction if you want to get my thoughts on it, but I get that the trend is very short songs, but damn, this song better be short and sweet and not short in, just shortcoming. So we're gonna go ahead and hop in. I'm Ddog. If you like this video, click the like button. I'm just gonna do it by myself. Comment, as always, subscribe. Please be good. Please just look. ENHYPEN, you were my favorite. You won Song of the Year in my first award show. You were nominated for Song of the Year on my second award show. And right now, when the third award show comes up at the end of the next school year, you're gonna be struggling being on it because you're batting 0 for 1, and we got to see what this one's gonna be. So we're gonna go ahead and get in. If you like this video, click the like button, comment, subscribe, all that shit. Oh, and we have like a little intro as well. How short's this song gonna be? Bro, I'm gonna look at fucking almost not even 2 minutes. Crazy.
Driving hard, I'm top with the question mark. Pretty boy, no I'm not on the way to Lord.
That's a dirty bass. That droning sound. I'll talk more in the second listen through, I swear. This is different. The beat is fine. Oh, we're gonna have some fucking thoughts though. Oh man. There are so many different vocals that are happening throughout this entire thing. I'm not gonna say whether they're good or bad yet. We'll talk about that in a second. But you have like screaming, you have chanting, you have fucking just normal vocals, but then you have like Vocaloid shit, and it's just, there's so many different things that are not meshing well. And then you have this as your chorus, which means the vocals aren't even there in the chorus. Wow. And that's it. What? Oh no, I'll let you do your logo. Oh man. This is gonna be a bad one. This is gonna be one of those where Ddog goes on a rant. And then he goes on a rant, and then no one watches it, and everyone who does watch it is going to dislike it because I definitely have strong opinions about things, and we already know that when I have strong opinions about things, the casuals who come in and aren't actually subscribed to me, they will get really angry because I'm not just like any other YouTuber who praises every shit that comes about. Because look, most reactioners on YouTube will just say nice things about any video that they upload, or if they do make negative comments, they won't upload that actual video on YouTube. They'll put it on their Patreon or something like that. They'll paywall it, so that way like the realer fans or the people who actually follow them will give them more of a benefit of the doubt because they're the ones that go to Patreon and stuff like that. I, however, do not have a filter on me sometimes, and I have to let these thoughts out, especially when I hold a group to such high regard. I am going to make a comment right now, and I bet you anything, I'm going to make a lot of people angry. This song is trash. Okay. Pros and cons. This is not even worth a pro and con because I can only think of cons, and there's maybe one pro. The one pro is that the movement is good because of the fast beat. It's very hip-hop forward, and let's go ahead and put that out there. The elephant in the room here, Ddog usually is very particular about hip-hop style songs because of the fact that he still wants complexity in the song. This song does not have fucking complexity at all. This one-note bullshit of a beat is annoying as hell. Secondly, it's barely here. It's like 2 minutes and what is it, 3 seconds or something? Let me see what time this starts. I think it starts at like 15 seconds in. Okay, starts at like 12 and then ends at 2:13. So it's literally 2 minutes long. It's not fucking worth the time that it's given. Okay. What does Ddog dislike about this song? If we're going to start reaction weekend, if we're going to start teacher reacts weekend with a negative review, which is already a bad thing to do because I know how people are, let's go ahead and voice our opinions in a clear and concise way. I hold this group up to really high regards. I think this group, like I said, they won Artist of the Year for my Song of the Year. They won Song of the Year for my first award show. And then they were nominated for Song of the Year for my second one as well. I think this group can make masterpieces of a K-pop song, and that is something that I will consistently go back to them. Now, they have a couple things that's usually with this group that I am going to particularly find enjoyable. For example, the very first thing is the dark aesthetic. ENHYPEN has a darker, spookier aesthetic that I usually find akin to like back when VIX did like Voodoo Doll and Hyde and all that kind of stuff. It hits a nostalgia for me, and that's why I usually go back to this group because of that. Have there been songs of theirs that I have not liked as much as like fucking all the other stuff like Given Taken and Drunk Dazed, and the more recent one, Brought the Heat Back. That's a fucking jam of a song. Like all of those. Bite Me, oh my god. So, all of those are fucking great, and I really like that particular style of it. When they did something like EXO, I said it was fine because it was a little bit different. It had a little bit more of an electronical vibe, especially on their vocals, but the vocals were still there and still pleasant to listen to. The problem we have here is these vocals are just not what needs to be happening. Why do I say that? Why am I going to put myself out there? Why am I getting 7,000 dislikes on a video with only 4 views? Look, if you are watching this still at this point in time, as I've now gone through this 3 times because of the fucking lack of time it is, hit the like button. I really do appreciate it. I don't like the vocals on this. I mentioned this during the original reaction that there are many styles of vocals that are happening. Let's talk about the chorus. The chorus is non-existent. It's literally them repeating a sound over and over and over again. That I don't vibe with. I'm not a fan of it. There's been other K-pop groups that have done that sort of thing. This is very much a NCT fucking 127. NCT 127 style of that comes out, which they have good songs too, but man, a lot of their songs are bad. So the vocals are not where they need to be. I come to this group because their vocals are on point. They've got very, very good voices, and this song does not showcase the voices that they have. On top of that, most of the song, because of it being a hip-hop song, you have a lot of rapping or speaking that's happening during this, and during like the normal rapping part, like right here, normal like speaking rapping part, this is fine. But there's a lot of this song that has a different style. Let me show you. Get to there. Yeah, that I hate it. I hate the Vocaloid stuff. I think the Vocaloid stuff is not done well enough to be enjoyable enough to be listening to. And that is entirely not ENHYPEN's fault. That is whoever fucking produced this and thought that was a fucking good idea. Because I don't think it was. Especially when you have something like normal rapping that's great. Then you have this fucking throw up of a sound. And then you tie that in with the repetitive chorus that's literally them just repeating the last syllable of the word of the phrase. It's just, I'm so disappointed by this song. And like, at least the last song that we listened to was it was short. It was short, and the main and only main complaint I had of it was that it was too short. I wanted more. I don't want more of this song. I want less of it, like none of it. I want none of it. It's not good. It's pain on the ears. And am I being too harsh? Maybe. Remember, music is subjective. And every person's going to feel different about this. If you're really into hip hop style or that kind of style of song in K-pop, you might like this. I say might because even with like, there are hip hop songs that I like a lot more than this one. Off the top of my head, I know Tempest has a hip hop song that I really enjoy, but I can't remember the name of it. Is it Vroom Vroom? It might be Vroom Vroom. I think it's Vroom Vroom. That's just the one off the top of my head, but there's a few others that I've definitely gone back to, I just have to look on my playlist to see. This is not it, man. I want to see. And then you have this style of a thing where it's just like yelling. But like, why? Why do we have 4 different styles of vocals in a very lazy instrumental, and none of the vocals are showcasing actual vocals, like singing and like fucking, musical prowess? It's just, man, I'm not a fan. Look, no. Let's be clear. I'm going to rewind that. We're going to take that back. We're going to YouTube rewind that shit. I am a fan of this group. And I think that is why this song disappoints me so much, because I hold them in such high regard that when they come out with something that definitely isn't for me, I'm going to feel disappointed by it. So that's what we have to end on. That's what we have to end on. We'll go into outro time. And then, man, we've got lots of songs to go to, and hopefully we get something better coming up next. Like the video, comment, subscribe. Liking super important this time around, because I know I'm going to get some people who are going to hit dislike because they don't like when I rant, because some people don't like adversity. Did you know that some people don't like going to a YouTube channel to look up the reactions of their favorite music video, and then when they find a reactor that says something negative, they don't like that? Wow. Look, I want to be real. That is one of the main philosophies of this channel, is to not be fake. I don't want to become one of those reactionary YouTubers who's going to overproduce their own reaction, who's going to exemplify those reactions either via being really, really bombastic and loud and stuff when they really don't need to be. Like, for example, if there's a ballad going on and they're like, fucking judges, blah, 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 and like, look, I also do that every now and then when it comes to like being loud, but it's always authentic. It's always not me just saying fucking buzzwords so that way the algorithm picks up a reaction video and forces it down people's throat. I will give you a real opinion on the song. Whether you agree with my opinion is your own choice. But that's why we have a comment section. So you can yell at me and tell me, what do you think about this? Do you really like this song? If you do, tell me why you do. Help enlighten me, makes me feel better, because then I can, look, I'm a teacher. It's called Teacher Reacts, but sometimes I need to be taught. So, man, that's what we're going to put here. I'm going to go ahead. I might upload this today. I might upload this at the beginning of the reaction weekend. I don't know. It depends. Today is currently Monday, and I don't have much to do besides my giant project, which I'll talk about more in the next video because we're already at like 14 minutes long. The outro time's done. ReactBot, come here. I didn't even grab you. I forgot to grab my drink. I'm all kerfluffled right now because I'm angry. ReactBot, hi. Look, maybe you like this song more than I do. This is ENHYPEN's Outside, a much different feel than the songs that we listen to on the channel. The songs from them that we listen to on the channel. How do you feel about it?
Bro just won the woke contest.
No, I'm not. That's not what being woke means. And also, I didn't win any contest because listening to music is not a contest. It's subjective. We just talked about this, dude.